I have personally smashed it every single Black Friday for my clothing brand over the past 5 years. It all started with a $13,000 month, then a $30,000 month, then a $44,000 month, and a $68,000 month, all because I utilized Black Friday well for my clothing brand. In this video here, I'm gonna break down for you the most important things for you to focus on to get the absolute most out of your Black Friday promotion for your clothing brand. So all that I ask that you do is sit back, relax, get your notepad out, and start taking down some notes for how you can apply all of these little strategies in this video to your own clothing brand to optimize your results. Apparel Success is sponsored by my buds over at BrandCrowd. BrandCrowd's a logo maker tool. You type in the name of the logo that you want to have made, hit enter, thousands of designs will come up. You choose the design that you like, then you can edit and refine that design as long as you want for free until it's perfect. This is a Hundo P design I made for my own clothing brand using BrandCrowd. If you're interested, head over to brandcrowd.com/apparel success and you can get up to 66% off at checkout. Okay, so essentially what makes Black Friday so special is that your customer's buying temperature is at the highest point it will be at all year long in this 1 week. The reason for that is because with the holidays coming up, everybody's looking to shop, everybody's looking to buy gifts for their family, for their friends, to buy new clothing to wear in the holiday season, for themselves, to buy anything, and everybody's buying temperature is through the roof. When you combine this super high buying temperature and desperate consumerism with a discount on your clothing, you're basically giving people the best offer, the most incentive that they're ever gonna have at any point throughout the year to want to buy your clothing brand. So the very first thing that I wanna talk about is how long to run your Black Friday sale so that it's optimal, and how exactly to schedule this for your own brand. This year, Black Friday falls on Friday, November 24th, and there's something known as Cyber Monday in Canada and some other countries that takes place on the following Monday, November 27th. For my own clothing brand, I almost always run a 1 week sale that lasts exactly 1 week long. And there's basically two ways to schedule this for your own brand this year that I see would be absolutely perfect. The first option would be to run the sale starting on November 20th, which is the Monday before Black Friday, and end the sale on November 27th, Cyber Monday. The second option would be to start your sale on Friday, November 24th on Black Friday, and then end the sale a week later on December 1st. You could also only run the sale if you wanted on Black Friday weekend, but I find that just giving it at least a week so that people don't just absolutely miss the weekend if they're not around will probably get you the most sales. For my clothing brand, I almost always do 30% off site-wide, or 30% off everything is another way to say it. And the reason why I do that is because it's a pretty steep discount, but any more than that would basically make my margins too thin where I just wouldn't be making any money on it. And for your clothing brand, you don't have to do 30% off site-wide. You could do 25% off, or you could do up to 50% or up to 70% off, and just put certain items that have really good margins at a higher discount than other items at a lower discount. But I find that just for promotion purposes, creating all of your content, creating all of your ads, it's easy to just have a really simple offer, and that's why I just do 30% off everything or 30% off site-wide. So let's talk about the nuances inside of the actual promotion strategy for that week. What does it look like? How exactly am I marketing my brand? And what is everything that I'm doing throughout this week to market my brand and get the most sales possible for my brand? Well, the first thing is that when it comes to promoting your brand throughout this week, it's not gonna be one thing that you do that's gonna drive the most amount of sales. The way that I like to view this is it's the best time of year to absolutely put your perfect storm in place. And the way that I do this with my own clothing brand is I use three main things. I use the organic content on social media, so just posting on TikTok, posting on Instagram, posting to my following organically. I run ads, and I also use email marketing. So all three of those things need to be executed well, and there's little nuances inside of each of these that I want to talk about here. When it comes to running ads for my brand throughout this week, I'm going to be running ads on both TikTok ads and Facebook ads and Instagram ads. So those are basically the two main types of ads that I'm gonna be running. And for both of these, TikTok ads and Facebook ads and Instagram ads, I'm going to be running a different set of ads from the first half of the sale, and then switching them up and running a different set of ads and creative the second half of the sale. The reason why I'm doing that is because at the beginning of the sale, the biggest thing is just awareness, letting your potential customers know that you have a sale going on. And as it starts to get to the end of your sale, that's where you want to be implementing the most amount of scarcity into your offer. And what I mean by that is that's where you want to be drilling and letting your audience know that time is running out, this is your last chance, don't miss the offer, and all of those types of things, because that's when people are really going to have to start taking action in order to actually capitalize on the offer. So for example, let's say this whole Black Friday promotion for my brand is taking place between Monday, November 20th and Monday, November 27th. The ads that I'm gonna run for my brand from Monday, November 20th till the Friday, November 24th, or actually the midnight at Thursday, will be just ads that I'm running that are awareness ads, like 30% off everything on the site, showing the clothing, showing 30% off everything, Black Friday sale, all of that stuff. I'm gonna shut those ads off on the Thursday night, and I'm gonna start new ads running from Friday to Monday at the tail end of the sale, the last 4 days. And these ads, instead of just 30% off everything, there's gonna be worked into it, 30% off everything, sale ends soon, sale ends November 27th, really pushing that scarcity in the offer so that people realize they have to take action, otherwise they're gonna miss it. Now, the campaigns that I'm gonna be running on Facebook ads and on TikTok ads are both primarily going to be retargeting ads. I'm going to put the biggest budget into retargeting ads because this is the time of year where you're going to be rewarded for all of the efforts that you've been putting in the past several months on social media. All of those organic posts that you've been making, all of the value content that you've been giving, this is where you can finally have the chance to reap. So the retargeting ads will be retargeting everybody who's engaged with my content on TikTok, everybody who's left a comment, everybody who's liked the posts on TikTok, everybody who's followed the account on Instagram, engaged with all of our posts on Instagram, everybody who's liked our Facebook page, retargeting our email list with ads, and just everybody that's a warm lead for our brand. That's where we're going to put most of the budget into, because I know that that's where we're going to get the best bang for our buck. Now, I'll likely set up another campaign on both TikTok ads and Facebook ads that is lookalike audiences of my retargeting list. So it's basically people that share the exact same attributes and personality traits and demographics as my retargeting list, and put some money into that as well, but the majority of my budget's gonna go to the retargeting list. And basically I'm applying the same philosophy to the email marketing that I'll be doing for my brand as well. So let's say I'm running this promotion from Monday to Monday. Well, when the sale starts, I'll send out a big email blast on that Monday, letting my email list know that we've got the sale, that it's starting, 30% off everything, Black Friday sale. Then in the final emails that I send out for my brand on, say, Black Friday itself or on the following Monday, there'll be more embedded with a scarce offer. So maybe the subject line will be, don't miss out, final 24 hours, final 12 hours of the sale. And that's basically how I'll be doing it. I'll likely be sending out 4 emails for my brand over the course of this week, once at the beginning, once on Thursday, Friday, and on Monday. And sometimes I'll even send out 2 emails on the last day. One to start the day, and then one that basically just says 8 hours left, like sale is ending, this is your absolute last chance. If people unsubscribe from you, that's totally cool. Think about this for a second. If they're going to unsubscribe from you because you're giving them the best possible offer that you have the entire year, then what was the point of having them on the email list to begin with? It's probably for the better that they unsubscribe anyways. So don't be shy about sending out emails to your email list. That's the whole point here, is to get word out about big offers like this. And so this is the best time of the year to take advantage of it. And when it comes to the last of the 3 big promotion strategies I'll be doing for my brand this week, the organic content, just make sure that you do this stuff well in advance. You make all of the content well in advance so that you're not scrambling the actual week of the sale to be making the content, getting it all ready. Like ideally you have it all drafted. You've created a whole bunch of stories for your Instagram. You've created a whole bunch of posts that you can just release and drip throughout the week that are all ready for you. And that way you're not overwhelmed when it comes to running your ads, doing your email marketing, answering customer emails, and all the other things that you need to be doing for your brand. And just another little nuance when it comes to my organic content strategy, I'm really not going to change it up from how much I'm normally posting for my brand. I post quite frequently for my brand on TikTok and on Instagram, and basically throughout this week I'm going to keep that same pace, but I'm just going to mention a couple more times that we've got a big sale happening for our brand. I honestly believe that throughout this week Anytime you're mentioning these big offers inside of your organic content, those posts tend to not do as well because people just don't want to be sold to. And so even though I'll still be doing it, that's not what I'm going to be relying on most throughout that week. I'm probably going to be getting the most of my sales through the ads that I'm running and through the email marketing that I'm doing. One big thing that I'm definitely going to work on is the stories on Instagram, because I find that people tend to get to my website a lot easier through the stories. When you make a post on Instagram or on TikTok that's just like a regular post, it's really like people have to go to your bio to get to the link, whereas in your stories, they can usually just click right through the story and get to your website, and it tends to just convert better and make more sales. So I hope that that was kind of like a great ultimate guide that you can follow for your brand when it comes to smashing it for your own clothing brand this Black Friday, and I hope you enjoyed. If you're thinking about starting up a clothing brand or you're already running one, you've got to join the Apparel Success Mastermind. For literally only $47 a month, and you can cancel anytime, you get access to all of my courses, you get direct access to me, access to a community of other clothing brand owners, and access to exclusive live streams that we host every single month inside of the community. And if you want to learn more and get access, you can sign up at apparelsuccessmastermind.com, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.